Imagine the toughest game atmosphere. Now imagine if that was the only basketball you ever knew. Like growing up in New York, you'd either be forced to quit or adapt. So be grateful for the times that are too hard to handle, and seek to have as many of those moments as you can find. Dirk Nowitzki has a workout routine that's impossible to emulate. The fun part is that many incoming rookies attempt to join him when they first join the team. But after a month or two, Dirk is alone once again. You can only pretend to be great for so long. The great ones just do it naturally. Loud as you possibly can. Yo! What's up, y'all? How you doing, man? Hey, hope you guys had a great weekend. Are we just coming off a weekend? No, it's not. Is today Wednesday? I have no clue because we're still in summertime, and it's really hard to keep track. All right, but once you guys start school, everything will start making more sense. We had our first post 50 All-Stars pre-Limitless Hoops workout on Monday. I thought that it went pretty well. All right. It was packed. Like I said, it was packed. Let's see if we can keep that up, keep the momentum up. We're about halfway to our goal of expanding more days. You know how little games that you guys play, like online or whatever, where they give you like little milestones to reach or like little end game side quests and things like that. Well, we are on those right now because once we make it to 48 members, we will be opening up at least one day of extra workouts. All right, what's up, Connor Rush? What's poppin', Noah Masseth? What's up, Aiden Wong? And hi, Kieran and Declan Louth. What's up, guys? So yes, we will have a step-by-step process, and I would love to know what you guys think about that and what I should add back, when I should add it back. It probably matters on the things that you want most, but also maybe the things that will keep people coming. Because right now we have like everyone sign up for the second day. Like Monday, everyone signed up. Everyone's signing up for Wednesday. Everyone's signing up for Friday. When we had 7 days a week, people were not signing up for every day because they were daunted by every day, right? But if we can ease them into it, now we can do so much more. So the only question is, what order do we want to go into to keep them coming? I think is the best order. Not on what you want, but what the best order is. And don't forget that there was once a time when you guys didn't want all this. There was once a time when we did the initiation run, and I would be like, hey, Who wants to run it with this new kid? And you'll be like, what? Why would I want to run that again? But toward the end, then we had everyone's hands raised. And it was like, you want to work hard? That is a trick. That is a huge manipulative trick on my part, but it works. And if you can get yourself wanting to work hard, wanting those 6 a.m. boot camps, that's a crazy, crazy concept. All right. And how we're going to do it, what do we have here? Clinics, 2,435 boot camps. You like boot camps? I have it here on our website. I'll show you how to get there if you ever want to see it. All right. On the Limitless Hoops website or on any page, you can click on details, and then you can scroll down to the bottom. And right here on the bottom, it has the order at which I have it right now. So we had some people saying boot camps right away. What would that do? We get 48 people, then I open boot camps, and then would people show up? I don't think so. Not yet. Boot camps probably have to be the last one because that's the hardest one. How about clinics? The once-a-month clinics, that's possible. And I do want that to start up pretty early because those are pretty easy to add because it's just once a month. But I also want to bring in combines with that and pick and roll workshops. I do believe I want to add those. But I think that the more fun thing for me is what I think is to have to not have empty days. If we add the clinics, the combines, and the workshops, we will still just be going Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But that is probably maybe best because people maybe just want days off. Maybe people want full days off. I remember when I was in college, our coach told us that we weren't going to have practice on Sunday. Then he goes, just come in for like 5 minutes and let's just talk. And oh my God, our players erupted. They were like, no, a day's off is a day off. Like, we want to do nothing. We don't want to see each other. We were like so annoyed. And he was like, okay, a day off. Jeez. So maybe a day off is just like, whatever. You agree with Connor? 2,354? I don't even know what that means. I don't know what that means. Maybe we need to switch the clinics, combines, and workouts and pick and roll workshops to this one. Maybe after we get 48 people, we can add the clinics, combines, and workshops, which is, I mean, it's cheaper on gym time. I kind of just wanted to get the open gyms going because I think that would entice people to become members. We're gonna have people coming in at $300 for the year or whatever, but I want them to become members. And if we have that open gym that they can't be a part of, and we have that shooting day that they can't be a part of, maybe it'll feel special to those who are a part of it. But we also may not have enough people to do open gym too. So I really might switch those. Thank you for the thing. The conditioning stuff that happens before the Tuesday, Thursday practices, that needs to come later. I think boot camps needs to go last, but I might switch these two, the two and the three. Order of what to bring back. Oh, you're talking about order as in like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 order? I think I get it. All right. Anyways, moving on. Let's do our quote of the day. The quote of the day is, it's never too late. That's not exactly true. I mean, anytime that you hear the word never or always, it's probably a wrong statement, any kind of absolutes. But yes, it's never too late, meaning that you can start right now. Start right now. I mean, I know that you've skipped a whole bunch of days or whatever. I know that you're like not going as hard as you want to go, but start right now. It's never too late. As for you old people out there, meaning people like me, you can still do something with your life, even if you've like kind of wasted the first 40 years of your life. You can still make a change. And some of the greatest people in the entire world who have done some amazing things have done so later on in their lives. It's never too late, especially like when we just live one time, as far as we know, right? So you might as well just make it happen right here, right now, and don't think that you just like wasted it and like that you have no chance to be anything in life. I think this is a great quote. Just don't take it too literally because eventually it will be too late to do certain things, okay? But it's never too late, especially if you start right now. So think in that mindset. What we're doing for the upcoming workout tonight, let's talk about the previous ones, I suppose. First, move this out of my way. Get out of my camera sight, homie. All right. Improve some angles. There we go. Okay. Now, wait. That way? Okay. Now we're talking. Now, wait. Oh, now that's in the way? Okay, got you. There we go. Okay, so anyway, now that I'm camera focused, elementary school workouts, favorite underdog one-on-one. This is stuff that we will be doing later on this week. All right, last second shots, weave rebounds, athletic spin, reverse, pick and roll, retreat, then beat, then ball drop, layup. All right, start bringing your basketballs to practice, to the workouts. I'm thinking to not bring ours anymore. It might be best. And then before practice is over, we will, during one-on-one, we'll throw all the balls in a big pile. So you guys can like share basketballs during the workout, but we'll throw all the balls in a big pile. And then I'll say at the end of practice, go get your balls, and we'll make everyone stay in the gym for like a minute so that you have your basketball so you don't lose it. So I think that might be the way that we're going to go. And we'll have a lot more colorful basketballs there. It might be interesting. So bring your basketballs. Now you can bring your basketballs to the workouts. Congratulations, we have reached this point. With that said, I'm going to talk about the ball drop layup one. Okay, it's where we go foot fire, and then we try to have the ball extended, and then we drop it, and you have to go forward without taking a negative step. That first step is so important. Taking that first step, especially making it like long and like reaching out, it gets you by your defender. It gets you in front of the person that you're guarding. It gets you to that loose ball. It gets you to that rebound. I think first thing that you need for basketball is probably like maybe height. And then athleticism is up there, right? And then like being able to shoot is up there, right? And there's all these things that we know are up there, like jumping abilities up there. But dude, the first step, being able to step quickly for your first step, not like the second, third, fourth, fifth, whatever. The first step is so important. I would say it's at least top 5 things. If you have a quick first step, like if you have the quickest first step on earth, I don't care how tall you are, how badly you could shoot, like nothing else would really matter. You would get by your man and you would be something special. And the quickest first step in the history of the NBA is probably Allen Iverson. All right. And I mean, he didn't make every shot, but like, dude, was he wide open because of that quick first step. So this ball drop layup thing is extremely important. Let's focus on that. All right. High school, shooting free throws, 10 in a row under 5 minutes, 15 seconds times 4 jumping or sprinting, pounds, drives, pull-ups, box jumps, split jumps to shots. This is what we did last time. The pounds, drives, and pull-ups is very, very important. I just kind of mentioned it right there. Again, getting by your man is huge. All right. Let's see. Order of what we brought back. No, because people always have bad balls. They do. Well, if we open up 4 locations, I can't spend all the money on basketballs, and they're going to get lost. So and also carrying them around is really hard. So I think people need to bring their basketball, but maybe we can I can help design the whole like thing so that you can hang on to your basketball as much as possible too. It's very, very possible. And when I see other teams, they all bring their own basketball. So if they can do it, we can do it. Bro, I was at the gym with Rohit yesterday. We lifted and shot, but I am 1 inch away from dunking. I swear, no cap. 1 inch is a lot. Wow. Aiden, listen. This is a kid's show. We don't need to talk about things that are rated R, okay? All right. Just because you think one inch is a lot. I mean, come on, guys. Seriously. Jeez, man. All right. Middle school. We got partner passing, football catch, sideline out of bounds, inbound seal, taking a charge, running hook shots with D. All right. This is what we're going to do for tonight. With all those kids, this is going to be fun. Okay. For partner passing, my bad. Partner passing, we can do that one all together, of course. Football catch, we can just throw the ball along. We don't need like a specific drill for that, I don't think. Sideline out of bounds, inbound seal. This one is so important. How you step over. It's amazing how many times you guys just throw the ball away for inbounds passes. But seriously, it happens even in the pro level. All right, stepping in front of someone and just sealing them off with your butt, like sideways. It shouldn't be that hard, but I guess it is. All right, so we're going to teach that to you guys as well. All right, taking a charge. The only person I've ever seen try to take a charge in our program's history is Taz, and he's taken a few of them. So we're going to practice that. Running hook shots is a fun shot to shoot. It's a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar brought the hook shot. Magic Johnson brought the baby hook. You see people like Kyle Kuzma occasionally, or people like Jokic do it, but it's rare, and it's an unblockable shot. Why would you not do it? We're gonna work on that today, and then hook series with the D. That's gonna be the basket that I'm on because that is so complex. All right, that is so complicated, but we're going to work on that a lot. So that will be the main basket. On the other ones will be rotatable baskets, and we will get to it. We will probably do partner passing together, football catch together, and then we're going to go in groups of split it in groups of 4. So I get maybe 6 people at the hook series with D. All right, I would take a charge, but sadly, I'm never in help side to take one. I know, right? If your feet just got you to help side, you would easily take a charge, but your stupid feet don't get you there. Your mind and your feet are working against you, Connor. I know you want to take a charge. I believe in you, Connor. I believe in you. Stupid feet, stupid mind. All right, get Connor in position, please. All right, homework. Get it by the end of the month, Connor. The dunks. Only Noah Masseth posting homework, as always. Hey, Noah, I got someone for you. Try to get that new kid. What's his name? The new kid, Dana. His last name is Dana. His first name is... man, I'm getting too many kids. I forget their names. wait. Gunner. Yes. Gunner Dana. Try to get Gunner to do the homework because I think Gunner is the proud type. All right? He's the type that, like, Connor came in cocky. Now Connor's not cocky. I'm like, Connor, you can't do this. He goes, I know. But at first when we said, Connor, you can't do this, he goes, I can do anything. I like the cockiness. All right? This is where Gunner thinks, I believe Gunner truly believes he could be the hardest worker in our program. Challenge him. Say, hey, Gunner, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing, and I want you to try to do it with me because no one is capable of doing it with me. I'm the hardest worker in the program, which Noah is. All right. We had a kid from Stargate call and say that he wanted to be a part of our program, then just didn't call back. But they said, we know Connor. And I was like, oh, yeah, great. Connor needs some more kids from his school. And I was like, we work really, really hard. And then mom was like, yeah, my son thinks he's the best, and he probably won't want to work hard. That's what she said, basically. And you think you're more cocky now? But then I said, yes, Connor is the second hardest worker in our program. And it sucks that I have to say that, but it's just true. I wish I could have been like, Connor's the hardest worker I've ever seen in my entire life. No, he's not. All right, hardest worker I've ever seen is probably Finley. All right, so, but Noah's the hardest working person in our program, and you can tell this kid that. I think he'll say, oh, I can beat you. So you might have someone to keep up with you for a little bit, just like that Dirk Nowitzki story where the new incoming people would try to keep up with him in the beginning. Then he had some company in the beginning. I used to, in college, always hook up with the freshmen because the freshmen would, not the girls, the boys, not that way, basketball, but they would come to work out with me at any time of the night, because they were like desperate to get better. Whereas the seniors and the juniors, they didn't really care anymore. So I always like wound up working out with the younger kids. I may have some kids too, just impress some high school kids because they didn't think I was 12. I like it. I told them to do it with me already. I'll try again. All right. Well, you probably have to explain it to them step by step. People kind of don't understand the online thing too. So, yes, I see that you've done all the workout stuff. We're adding stuff that we shouldn't be adding as well, but just add stuff. All right, moving on. We got our story of the day. Did they think you were 9? They probably thought he was like 2. Yeah. Who's this little 2-year-old playing basketball? Ha! Watch this story of the day. Peace.
Being able to visualize yourself achieving your goals is an extremely important skill. For only those who can see the invisible can do the impossible.
Only those who can see the invisible can do the impossible. Like, literally, people are so stupid. It's crazy. You can explain to them up and down what you're trying to do, and they're just going to be like, I don't get it, because it's not here. I don't see it. And I had a friend tell me that one time. She's like, I don't believe in like God. And I was like, okay, but you believe in Jesus because he existed. She goes, I don't know that. I was like, well, Jesus was a person. Whether you believe he was the son of God or not is, She goes, I don't know because I didn't see it. I was like, well, you believe in George Washington existing, right? She goes, nope. And I was like, well, you win. All right. Because, yeah, she only believes whatever she sees. I won't say her name. She might be watching our show. Hey, Jamie. Oops. But yes, some people only believe if they see it, and they don't understand conceptual knowledge because their mind is not capable of that kind of stuff, which is crazy to think about, but it's true. And sometimes when you say I want to become this, they're like, but you're not that. You're like, yeah, I know, I want to become that. They're like, but you're not that. And they don't quite get it because their brain doesn't work that way. Don't let those people hold you back. If you have a plan, write it out. And if you can see what other people can't see, that means that you're just a builder. That means that you're the architect. That means that you're someone different. And they're just unable to see it because their mind, honestly, just isn't allowing it. And it kind of sucks to be them because they're going to be so much less in their lives. But, dude, sometimes going to the moon is not impossible. Sometimes, seeing your dreams. And for me, when I specifically hate this, when people let's say a few gym owners, two actually, separately, they came up to me and I told them my plans for this league, and they looked at me and they laughed at me. I might have mentioned it before. They laughed at me and I'm like, excuse me? But then I started thinking about it. I was like, you know what? I bet you if I told you I wanted to build a gym the same way that they built a gym, that they would laugh at me too. Even though they've done it. People just have small ideas of you sometimes that don't make any sense. There have been people to make the NBA. If you making the NBA would not be the craziest story of all time, then what are they laughing about? If I said I want to fly myself to the moon by going like this, possibly, because no one's ever done that. But if I said I want to make it to the moon, that's not impossible because there have been people to do that, or so they say in their conspiracy theories. All right, and so if you can see it, if you can see the invisible, that's the first step. So keep that visual in your mind and keep going, please. All right. Let's check out an ad real quick so I can catch my breath and drink some more of my shake, and then I'll get right back with the trivia question of the day. Watch it. So that ad was for darkness. Darkness, meaning that if you sleep with the night light on, think about darkness. Darkness will help cure a whole bunch of things. No, I don't know why the ad wasn't working. Who cares? Moving on. Let's check our movies before the trivia question. Movie today. We talked about the first grade one yesterday. This is the second grade movie of the day, and it is Pele, the birth of a legend. This chronicles Pele's life. Pele is one of those people, mainly because he has a cool short name. You don't even say his last name. Just say Pele. Pele's his name. He's the most legendary soccer player of all time. They say now he's top 10, but when you said Pele, it was like saying Michael Jordan back when I was growing up. This dude would dominate pros when he was a little kid, and he changed the game to a worldwide extent, more than Muhammad Ali changed boxing. Pele was the main deal. I have not seen this movie. I can't rate its stars, but second graders, it's on your movie list. If you watch it, please post the movie to the homework section. Let us know what you thought of it. Let us know a brief little synopsis of it. Just do a 1-minute video of it and post to our homework section. Then I'll show it on the show. All right, and you might get some credits, might get a coin or whatever. Watch Pele, Birth of a Legend. That's your movie of the month, second graders. And as for your workout of the month, you're on day number 4 of the workout assignment. All right, second graders, make or shoot your set number of shots for the day based on what you did or didn't do yesterday. You can do it. You can do it. All right. Moving on to our trivia question of the day. Let's check that out. Greatest ad of all time. I know, man. That darkness ad it was legit. I never heard of that before. All right. Anyways, let's move on to the question of the day. All right. It's an easy one, fun one. You should know this one right off the bat, guys. All right. All right. Ready for the question? Here we go. Whoever wins, again, if we go 3 times a week, we're probably gonna go what? Only like 13, maybe. 12 to like 14, 12 to 14 shows a month, meaning that each question will count as a lot. So whoever has the most trivia questions answered by the end gets a coin. Connor Rush won it last time. Luckily, you guys don't have to face Finn Coffin anymore. I think he's kind of done with the show. It took him a while. Man, that dude stayed on being in a different state for so long. But here's the question for today. The question for today is, which NBA team originally drafted Kobe Bryant? That's the question. Who originally drafted Kobe Bean Bryant? Alright, that's the question of the day. First one to answer wins. Alright, you can find all these questions on our trivia section within our school section right there to look at the history of the NBA. Has all the greatest things that you can ever do. You can just even click like a random button to show you a random video. Alright, these are great. Who we got? The Hitnets. Alright, you know what? I mean, let's see. It's O by I, yes. Alright, is R by T, yes. Okay, I'm going to go by that, and I'm going to give it to Kiernan and Declan Louth because O is right by I. They said the Hitnets, okay, but O is right by I, and T is right by R. If it wasn't, I would be like, you really thought it was the Hitnets. But then he corrected it later on anyway. So yes, it's the Hornets. Kiernan and Declan Louth will get the point. I guess that they're just combined, so we're going to give it to them anyway. So yes, Kiernan and Declan Louth with the point. Congratulations, you guys. All right, that's a pretty easy answer. 76ers? Man, no, he's from Philadelphia, though. That's a decent guess. All right, moving on. Let's check our picture of the day. What do we have here? What are we talking about? We're talking about, the LeBron James working out with his sons. Would you guys like to do that? Would you guys want to work out with your dad if you were a famous NBA player? All right, think about that, man. Like our workouts especially. I didn't do these workouts when I was younger. I didn't know about them until college. And I always use this analogy to parents that didn't play college basketball. I'm like, did you go to college? And if they say yes, I say, could you imagine allowing a high school basketball player, a high school student, a high school student, could you imagine having them study with a college kid? Dude, in college, man, we do a lot of stupid stuff in college. They party too much, they do cake stands, they sleep here, sleep there. They do all that stuff. But studying for many of the kids is off the chart. They probably study like too hard. Some kids even use like drugs to stay awake at night to study more. It's crazy. Okay, it's nuts. But for the most healthy people, they will study like 4 or 5 hours at a night, and to figure out your class, to be able to pass these classes. You get in this class full of like 700 people, and then you introduce yourselves to everyone right afterwards. And you get like phone numbers of everybody. And you find like the smartest kids in class. Then you form study groups and you guys like organize it through like text or whatever. Then you meet outside of the hours of your class. No teacher or parent told you to do this. You meet with them because it's the only way to pass these classes. And you guys will find some really, really smart kid in the class who like read ahead and you read as well, but it's not making sense to you. Then you go there and you discuss all the things together for like hours in either the library or like in your dorm rooms or like at like a cafe. And you just study. And like it's like 3 a.m. with people, and these become like your best friends. And to imagine yourself doing that for high school, if you weren't a straight A student, you would have been. With this level of studying, if you studied like kids do in college, if you did that crap in high school, yeah, you would kill it. And even like the dumb kids in college, like the ones who are just there for basketball, they suck at studying. Guess what? They go to study hall for an hour a day. They meet in those study groups. They kind of clown around though, but they still go to those study groups like 3 times a week. They weren't doing that in high school, and you probably aren't either. All right. Now, for basketball's sake, if you worked out for basketball like they do for college, or even like they do for the pros, how good would you be? And to watch LeBron James' sons working with them, that would be amazing. It would be so much better if I had an NBA dad. Maybe your dad was in the NBA and he's just not telling you. Think about that. Randy Masseth was probably in the NBA and you don't even know it, dog. All right, but yes, to have an NBA dad's great. But you don't need that because we have the Limitless Hoops book. This is your daddy, all right? This right here is your daddy. So do what your daddy says to do. Do all the workouts. Look, LeBron James kids, they film their workout, so film yours as well. Put it online. Inspire some other kids to work out as well. So we can all improve. So we can all get to that special level, okay? And watch their workouts because, you know, it's not what other teams are doing, which is why some people come into our program and they're so confused. Other teams are just making money, though. They're not worried about getting players better because there's no money in getting players better, but there's a legendary aspect of getting players better. So let's work toward that. And Noah's going to blame his dad if he doesn't make it, but he will make it. He will totally blame his dad. He'll be like, why'd you marry my short mom? Come on, Dad. All right, totally. He's the blaming type. Anyway, I'll see you guys tonight. Don't forget that the quote of the day is, it's never too late until it is. It's never too late until it is. All right. If you're on our page, on our YouTube page, make sure that you watch the extra videos or some videos that can't show during the week. So you can search those up or whatever, or you can just like look at the book and see what the quote of the day was, the story of the day was on the days that we're doing off. Also, make sure that you are doing those Tuesday, Thursday workouts still, maybe Saturday and Sunday ones as well, since we're not getting those in right now. All right. So keep track of all this stuff as we expand, as we get bigger, and it's going to be awesome. Again, thanks a lot for helping me out with the clinic thing. I might switch that as well. All right. So see you guys tonight. If you want to show up early with a jump rope, with some ladders. There's some kids going to be showing up. All right. Show up early and do some of the things. Make a little like rotation of your own. You can even just like make up a count. All right. That'd be so cool. That would be so much more than what I've been forcing you guys to do. All right. So just come up and show out. And that's about it. Anyway, I'll see y'all soon. Reese's Pieces.